today. It's Madden NFL football. It's week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
The numbers for Tate in last week's game: 6 catches, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by Hollister. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Play. 2nd and
the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Brady's pass.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete.
With him. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A 51-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Makes the score.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 21 carries, 131 yards, and also the score.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want to...
Second and 16. Wentz. They set up the screen for Henry. Give him 9 yards.
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be out of... That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
And he's got a noon one. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
The score, Saints 3, Eagles 0.
Into the hands of a noon one, the Jets sweep. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at mid-4. He's inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
27-yard line.
Now Brady. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady completing it to the right side. Johnson. Will double their lead as it's up to 6.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
On the carry.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Draw play. This is him. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session if he's saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again.
2 more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. I'll give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Play action. Now Wentz. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. That throw by Brady incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And the pass complete to Anunwa. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Michael Badgley.
So a couple of... And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
First half with the score Saints.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter from the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carson Wentz and the Eagles getting set to take over. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And an Eagle first down.
On play action, Wentz. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Complete to Julio.
23 yards on the play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones, because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
It's the first connection. Ryan to Jones there.
Henry again, the ball carrier.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
3rd down.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
It's a gain of 6.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. Derrick Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
From the gun, it's Wentz. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. Really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
1st down, Philadelphia.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
Henry, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Saints 14. Eagles nothing.
From just shy of midfield. Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Wentz's pass complete to
that one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Eagles.
Now Wentz. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line.
A gain of 11.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On 1st down, Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Derrick Henry. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 29-yard line.
Again, it's Wentz. A slant to Jones. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 18. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now. Wentz. They set up the screen for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Wentz leaves with Clement on the draw. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
On the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now Wentz. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Lining up for the
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go to Johnson again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Brady now to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
At the Eagles.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Johnson. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And Jeffrey's got it. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to 0.